welcome back to UK Scrap Addicts. It's Maria here with you today, and this month everything that we are creating is to do with alpha stickers and stickers in particular, and how to make titles that pop, or how to use your stickers in an unusual way. So what I'm doing today, I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do, so I had this idea of creating the title in the shape of a heart. So what I did, I took a piece of paper, just normal printing paper, and I drew a heart and just cut it out. And I'm going to use that as a template for my letters. I've taken out quite a few stickers. They are mainly teal, turquoisey colors, or light blue and black. It's a great combination that I love, and so yeah, I went ahead and took those. I have cut another piece of paper, cut another heart, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a tiny bit of mixed media, nothing major, just some splatterings, and I'm choosing the same colors, so the teal, turquoisey color, and also black. I take my box out and I do some splatterings, but I don't know what the point of taking the box out is anyway, because I got splatters everywhere all over my table. I think I need a taller box, I think. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that dry there on the side for a little while whilst I work on my title. So now the photo I've chosen of my kids is like a funny one. We were going for a walk in the park and I asked them to pose for a photo, and Elisa just laid on the floor on the ground, and Eric just started pulling faces, and I was like, okay, there's no point trying to get a normal photo of them, so I'll just capture this silly crazy moment. So I was thinking of a title, and I wasn't sure what to go for, so I googled quotes about childhood, and this one by Dr. Seuss, I have heard many times before. It's quite a popular quote, but I thought it really fitted with my photo, and my kids really love Dr. Seuss. Is it Seuss or Seuss? Seuss? I don't know how you say actually. Dr. Seuss, Seuss. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, they really love the books. So I thought it was gonna work very well. So what I'm going to do, what I am actually doing, is just choosing my title. Each word is gonna be in a different color, so it goes from turquoise to black, so on. So each word is kind of differentiated. So because there isn't that much space for gaps in between the words, or that's what I thought. As it turns out, I could have allowed a tiny bit more space in between the words, but that's fine, because when I get to the end of the quote, I still had a tiny bit of space. So what I did was just add the like a little hyphen and Dr. Seuss. I don't know. Somebody tell me how you pronounce it, please. As the thing, as a little anecdote, I had never heard of Dr. Seuss or Seuss or whatever, however you say, until I came to the UK and I had children. I don't know if the books are popular in Spain, or even if they exist at all, because it's all about playing with words and rhyming and things like that. And obviously it wouldn't work the same in Spain. So I don't even know if they've ever been translated to Spanish, or if they work in Spanish. I had never heard of Thing 1 and Thing 2 until I had twins. And I was like, what's this Thing 1 and Thing 2? Okay, but now I get it. Now my kids actually love The Cat in the Hat and all those books. Green Eggs and Ham is my boy's favorite. He really loves it. When you get to the part where he says, "Oh, I like green eggs and ham. I like them, Sam I am." My boy's face just lit up. It's so funny. So now I'm transferring the alphas and all my thickers from the template, the hard template, into the actual cardstock with the mixed media. The mixed media is pretty much dyed. It's not 100% dry. I should have waited a tiny bit longer or used my heat gun, but it's pretty there. I don't think I smudge a lot, so yeah, it works out all right. I'm a tiny bit annoyed of how the stand is so close to the edge there, whereas it's because the heart is central, but the thickers are bigger than the other ones that I've used on the right hand side of the paper, so they just look a tiny bit like it's like the heart is off center, which is not, it's in the center, it's just that the thickers are bigger. So yeah, so now I've finished my background, so I'm quite happy with how that's done out. I think it needs a tiny bit more, so I will be adding a bit of false stitching underneath the letters in a minute. I'm backing my my photo into some oh, what's the word, clear paper, what's it called, like tracing paper type of thing. There's another name, it just escapes me. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yes, sorry, apologies. I was very happy. I wanted to make the alphas be like the focal point of the layout, and so that's why I don't use any pattern paper, because I will be doing a bit of embellishments. So with the embellishments and the alphas like they are, I didn't think the layout needed any more colors coming from pattern papers, if you know what I mean. Those alphas that I'm just gluing right now, they are so annoying. It's one of my pet hates when alphas the glue doesn't work, and oh no, I hate it. So yeah, I had to add extra glue. Now I've gone through my stash and taken out some stickers and embellishments and things that I think they were going to match with color wise and everything. Those hearts and stars that you see there on the bottom right hand corner, I thought they were going to match, but the blues are a bit more blue rather than turquoise, so I don't use them in the end. I use that camera and that badge that says notes from today. I got those in one of my Lottie Loves paper kits, and it was about time that I used them up. I've had them for quite a long time. And so yes, what else? I add a bit of enamel shapes here and there, but not much. I don't really want to take away from the alphas and the photo, so just a couple of clusters of embellishments. I write a bit of journaling about how they are so crazy sometimes. I had to change pens, if you notice there, because that sticker that I'm writing on it's got a very slippery surface, so the pen that I was using at the beginning didn't quite work. And last but not least, I add the date. I'm using this Stampin' stamp quite a lot lately. I really love it. It's huge, but I really love the font of the letters. And I actually got the word August before off camera, but then I realized the way I had inserted it into the stamp, I couldn't do it because the photo was on the right hand side and the letters were on the left, so I had to then change and put the letters on the other side, so when I stamped they were on the right. I don't know if that makes sense. But yes, here it is. Here's my layout. I hope you liked it, and I hope you are encouraged and inspired to use your alphas a bit more, your thickers and all those letters that you have accumulated over the time. See you very soon, guys. Bye bye.